This is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com. I'm bringing you a special practice match of a deck I've been working on. This one is Hydra Tribal Tribute. Testing out this, I guess, call it Hydra Tribal Tribute. It's actually not called that anymore. I export the deck as a different name and it stays the same. I'm not playing Tribute, I'm playing Fanatic of Rhonas. So it's my Hydra Tribal deck looking to take advantage of Fanatic of Rhonas, an Outcaster Trailblazer, so that this whole pile of cards right here draws us a bunch of cards, hopefully. This guy gives us some ramp that it doesn't die to Lightning Bolt or Orcish Bowmasters. And otherwise, it's similar to what you would expect. I think I need to put in a couple caverns here. See if I get punished for that. So I'm trying something new. Got a forest. Field of Ruin. You see the sideboard, Smuggler Surprise I'm testing out. Endurance, Force of Vigor, Blood Moon, Brotherhood's End. Okay, let's see if we can get to a match in the free zone here. Prefer meta, not us. Waiting for somebody, and buddies only. All right, well, we will create our own, and I will stop the video in a second if I have to. So you can see what we're trying to do. It's our Hydra deck, but instead of Domri, we're playing Outcaster Trailblazer. And I can't remember the other one, Pelucranos and maybe something else. We're playing Fanatic of Rhonas. I'm trying to test out this new Modern Horizons 3 card. Just played my first match in a few weeks. And it was against a new version of Yawgmoth. So it was, I was playing my 4-drop tribal Gruul deck. So I'm trying out something new with doing a little mini deck of the decks I want to try out this week or this month and put it on my schedule page with a few gameplay videos. So hopefully we'll get in one more match. And that I won't talk about yet. I have another deck in mind. So 2 Gruul decks, and then I have a different deck that is not Gruul that I'll try out. But yeah, I've been working on decks in my free time. I haven't had a lot of chance. Oh, good, we joined. I haven't had a lot of chance to play Magic, but I've been working on decks in my free time. All right, so we won the die roll. It's very nice. And we have the Bolt, Cavern, Field of Ruin. We have 3 of our. Oh man, I just don't know. We need some sort of 1-drop interaction, I think. So here, keep this. Yeah, I hate to do it, but I think we going to put a land to the bottom, maybe. I was going to say I hate to do it and put the Outcaster because it's a brand new card I'm just testing out, but we're not going to do that. We're going to roll the dice and hope to get, I don't know, maybe we should do red. I always do red from dragons, but this is not a dragons deck. It's heavy on the green. Ooh, what the heck? Bloodstained Mire. There we go. All right. Ooh, Fanatic of Rhonas. Sweet. All right, so we did not get Tall Seized, so that's good. We will play the Kiora. That's a good draw for us because even though it's not a land, that's okay because we can, let's have this, cast that, and then have a lot of mana next turn. I think we'll just run out the Outcaster Trailblazer. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. It looks like we're playing a deck with counter spells. So Cavern would be nice. That's the Storm deck. All right. Ooh, we did draw Cavern. I am not prepared for Storm in the sideboard. They're probably thinking, this is great. We don't. All right, so what can we do? Tap it for 4. So we'll start with Outcaster Trailblazer. And 1 mana, we'll get a green. Name Hydra. Let's tap this for 4. So this is actually coming together pretty nicely here for us. This is exactly how we envision the deck, synergizing with Fanatic of Rhonas, and we're going to draw a bunch of cards. Unfortunately, most of those are lands. Will our opponent be able to kill us, though? We did not find our lightning bolt. We only have the 4 lightning bolts. Bonus by like, all right, do your thing. And now we can go off on our do our own thing. Oh, that's for 4. All right, well, that's what we got. Are they going to be able to win? Probably. We can just F6 and wait. I think I played this. I always think I played these people before. All right, let's see what they do. So, yeah, I've been out of Modern for a few weeks. I'm not really sure what's in the meta now, if Storm is making a comeback, or if it's still sort of like a tier 2 deck after getting hated out of the field for the Pro Tour. Before the Pro Tour, I should say. Seems like a powerful deck when you can't interact with it, and we do not have any ways to interact with it, nor are we fast enough. So can our opponent kill us? They're down to 1 card. I think they probably can with just but to get to refill their hand or something. What are they? What's in the graveyard? Past in Flames. Are you really waiting on me to respond? Strike it where rich. That lets them exile the top 8. They have a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm pretty sure we can scoop it up at this point. Kind of just want to see how they win, to be honest. But Storm count 17. They're going to go get a Grape Shot, I think, and then kill us. And we are dead. All right. Well, that's Storm winning on turn 3. Good for them. And we will see what we're going to draw. Nothing helpful. What can we bring in against Storm? Guess we can kill the Ruby to Medallion. That's about it. Endurances, that's not bad. What is Smuggler? This is a new one. Multiple cards may put up to 2 creature and or land cards from under. Okay, you may put up to 2 creature cards from your hand on the battlefield. That's not as best, but this is why we have it. Creatures you control with power 4 greater gain hexproof and indestructible. So it's for these. This for spree plus 2 and spree plus 1. We don't really ever going to use the spree plus 5. Well, we got to go off and see some of our fast explosive star. Can we do that again? Will it even matter? What do we cut? These are the questions. I mean, the Ozolith gives us some very powerful starts, but is it just a little bit too much of a win more? We gotta get rid of 6 cards. Maybe we just don't worry about our Hardened Scales plan. Take out an Ozolith. Take out Kiora. See if we can't beat Storm this way. I mean, yeah, Damping Sphere is what I would have to have in the sideboard. Look at that. That is a lot of lands. Holy cow. Now, and that's what happens, right? You get so 7 lands. Just one point is 7 lands in the opening 7 into 3 endurances. All 3 of our endurances in the second. Oh man. I mean, what do we do? We have to go to 5. That is a totally unplayable, unkeepable hand. All right, we'll keep this. And what are we going to put to the bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to keep the cavern, I guess. So we'll put a Windswept Heath. What a terrible. I mean, it's enough to make you lose your mind when you see things like that. Our opponent's probably going to keep 7. Oh, they went to 5 too. I mean, what the heck, man? It's the kind of luck you see in League play. All right, so far, it's our second test deck that I'm spoiling for the upcoming month, and we're not putting on a good show. Well, granted, the last game you saw the sweet synergies. Turn 2 Kiora into a Rhonas into a big board. So a little late to the party there, Utopia Sprawl, but name Hydra. Honestly, we don't care. Do whatever you want. Now we can never have 6 again until we use this endurance. So they're mulliganing, which is good for us. They put okay, a ruby medallion into the graveyard. It looks like they might be looking for lands. Another cavern. Wish we could name Kiora. We'll name Elemental this time. No reason to tap the one that has the Elemental. It's not like our opponent's not going to figure it out. Do they have something to counter it? They do not. All right. Our opponent mulled to 5 and kept the one lander. Will it be enough? I don't even know. Endurance is only so good, right? It does get Past in Flames. They hit their land. Does get Past in Flames, but it doesn't really. And then if we run out this Mistcutter without having to draw another green spell, all right, there is the Outcaster Trailblazer. Gives us something to pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, our opponent's probably just like, sure, do whatever. So I'm not even. All right, we drew a land. Did we play a land? All right, so I'm not even sure Endurance is going to stop him. I know it stops Past in Flames, but I don't know if it stops anything else. Do they have what they need to go off this turn? The Ruby Medallion is a piece. I assume they went, there's the Poetic Ritual. All right, we'll see. We'll have to say okay throughout. Yep. Rin's Resolve, sure. There's the Past in Flames. So then each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. Can we win with this Endurance? Is it even enough? There's Raoul. Probably not. So they're going to cast Past in Flames. Man, they can. So I think now, do we want to Endurance? I'm not even sure if now is the time, but at least it gets rid of their graveyard and they can't just cast everything from the graveyard. The Past in Flames is going to go to the graveyard, but they won't be able to do anything with it this turn. Well, they can probably make a lot of mana still. Is that going to be enough? I'm not even sure. Storm count is 6. They're going to get to, theoretically, do they get to just do this automatically? -8. So he's not. So let's see if they can piece it together through the Endurance and with that many cards in hand.
Hey, John.
Yes. You can use a Santa Clorox wipe and paper towels. And paper towels. All right, so now they're going to so your next turn you can play it. I don't even know what's going on anymore, to be honest, but it looks like they're gonna get a bunch of mana. They're gonna piece it all back together after. Man, I don't even understand if this is just really, really hot running from our opponent who mulled to 5 and just was able to chain together through Endurance all of these spells into they had the wish as in there is what got them the card they needed. So they mulled to 5 and kept exactly. They had the Ruby Medallion, they had the Ral, they had the way to make mana, and they had the wish. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty insane when you think about it. They're just gonna go off through the Endurance. Like I said, I wasn't sure if it's gonna be enough. I don't know if it's just hot running or if it's Yeah, I mean, it's impressive. All right, well, I think we could scoop it up. So for cyclesgaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See what we draw in. Ooh, hot fire off the top.
This has been another edition of Keeping Modern Janky. This is Johnny Cycles with cyclesgaming.com. If you haven't already, check out my original Magic the Gathering content over at cyclesgaming.com. I write about my various commander decks. I post articles and video of my gameplay of my various modern janky brews, and I'm publishing my science fiction fantasy novel, The Podkind, serially. If you enjoy the content, check out my YouTube channel, Johnny Cycles, and click that subscribe button. Everybody counts. As always, thanks for watching. This is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all on the next one.